Fatality.
What are you doing?
Practicing my Shao Kahn.
Finish him.
I mean, you're doing it wrong. It's like this.
I'm Shao Kahn. No, I am Shao Kahn. Pathetic. It's official. You suck. It's official. You suck.
I mean, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good.
Nah, man, I was doing the voice, but mine is much better.
I don't know, man. Mine's pretty legit, but, whatever.
Get over here.
All right, wait a minute, man. That's Scorpion.
Man, it's all right, dude. I like switching it up.
Let us make Outworld great again.
What are you doing, man? Running for office? Outworld politics over here?
No, it's a line from MK11.
All right, buddy. Who's your VP? Shang Tsung?
He wishes.
All right, man. We're done with the voice now.
Fatality. Finish him.
All right, man. I'm going to go start the episode.
That's why I'm the best Shao Kahn, pathetic fool.
What's this guy think he is?
Give you guys a little bicep action right there. Ooh. Looking juicy. It was our day today.
Sorry.
Ladies,
Hit you with my elbow. And gentlemen,
welcome to another episode of the Side Project Podcast. I tried to usher that one in real soft.
Hey, let's get one in our best Shao Kahn voice. Ready? Welcome.
Get over here!
No, that's the Scorpion. The Scorpion again, man.
I was messing.
The Scorpion again, man. Let's get one in our best Shao Kahn voice. Just the welcome to. We'll start with the welcome to. You ready?
Welcome to another episode of the Side Project Podcast.
Pathetic.
Finish him.
I like that one, dude. I got a little sweaty. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a little hot too, but
Yeah.
maybe it's because I'm wearing two jackets and it's totally not that cold outside. Yeah. Why am I doing that? Because I want to look cool. No,
I'm a fashion icon.
I want to look great, man. I
right,
am
man.
wearing the Side Project Podcast hoodie, though.
Yeah.
Get your Side Project Podcast hoodie now. Ooh, link in bio or link in description if you're watching on YouTube.
I want to get straight into this one because this one is very special to us.
If you saw the skit, I'm assuming that
you know what this is
you
about.
probably might know what this episode is about, and that is
Mortal Kombat and the new movie, the trailer that just dropped.
Yeah, the trailer dropped. By the time this episode comes out, I think it'll be like 2
weeks
or so, or something like that now. But either way, we've had other things that we were doing these last couple weeks on our episode. So we've been wanting to get to it, just like we've been wanting to get to like WandaVision and a bunch of other stuff. But we have been so slammed with all kinds of stuff. So that's neither here or there. Today we're finally talking about it. We're talking about the Mortal Kombat movie, the 2021,
April 16th.
Yeah.
ETA.
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna give it.
Yeah, you never know with the current state of the world and the world that we live in these days.
It's the actual date of and it's dropping.
The good thing is which we talked about this before too, is what some people are for it, other people are not. And I think as time goes on, a lot more people are going to be for it because of the way that the world is. The good thing here is that things are releasing on streaming services. So even if they don't release in theaters or get pushed back, it's possible that they'll just release it.
Just do a straight drop, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I think that's better. And like you said, April 16th, in theaters and HBO Max, if it does truly release, is when we can expect this new Mortal Kombat film directed by Simon McCoy. And way back in the day, I don't even remember what episode,
back
dude.
in ancient times.
Way back when.
You like that one?
It was back in the day. What day was it? I don't fucking know.
It was one of those days.
It was one of them days. It was a hot, sweaty day. So when we did when the Mortal Kombat news first came out about the film, we had covered it in like an episode way back, and I don't remember which one at all. I couldn't even begin to tell you. And what we covered were like the rumors and
the leaks,
because like the script leaked a few times. The script leaked a few times, and there was like a bunch of rumors and all this kind of stuff, and you didn't know if it was real.
Some stuff actually came to light.
Yeah,
some stuff didn't.
Such as the character Cole Young, which is basically like, I don't know if this is the right terminology for it, but this is what we're going to be dubbing it as throughout this episode. And if you haven't seen the trailer, we are going to go through the trailer, and we'll get to that in a minute. But if you haven't seen the trailer, maybe go look at it real quick, then come on back. Cole Young is said to be like the chosen one in here, and I find that a little weird. And that's what we said way back in the day when the news
first aired or
rumors
was leaking
first
and
came
stuff
out,
like that.
and it was saying that they're gonna have like a character made specifically for the movie, We thought, why?
I thought, no, you know what though? Like, and now looking back and thinking about it, I wouldn't be opposed to having new characters that are involved in the movie, but to have the guy be the main character,
focus,
the lead, the protagonist. Was that how you would say
protagonist,
it? Yeah, have him be the protagonist is kind of crazy because Liu Kang is still involved in the film. He's a part of the film.
And wasn't like Liu Kang kind of like the
he was the chosen one.
Like he's the guy. You know what I mean? He's the one.
What's up, guys? Editing Chaz here. Cutting in on the episode. So after we recorded this episode, there was a few things that came out literally like 3 hours after we had recorded it and wrapped up and all that good stuff about the Mortal Kombat movie. Like I said, that we didn't get to touch on. So I do want to correct some certain things that we say, as well as provide some information that we were not privy to at the moment of recording. So about the character Cole Young, Louis Tan, who's the actor that plays Cole Young, in an interview with Nerdist, he discussed this, and I'll actually just read the quote. So it says, Cole is a cool character because he's a grounded entry point into the story. He's down on his luck. He's a father. He's a husband. But he's a man who's kind of missed his opportunity and his time. And I think that's a really interesting character to play. So that's where he's coming from. He's a martial artist and he's very capable, but he just never got his shot. And that's where he starts out. And so he became intertwined with the Mortal Kombat world. And then I'd also like to continue with this by saying, and I quote from movieweb.com, while Louis Tan is aware Cole does not enjoy a ready-made fan base like other fighters, he believes his character, who, unlike the others, is a newcomer into the world of Mortal Kombat, will provide a valuable perspective for new audiences who have never played the games or seen the previous films or cartoons. So basically, Cole Young was, in a sense, created to bridge the gap from people who have played the games and are aware of the Mortal Kombat universe, and then newcomers that are coming in just watching this movie in general. So I just wanted to cut in, say that real quick, so you guys know as we continue this episode, certain things that may be said were said before we were privy to this information. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
It seems like they might be doing this to appeal to certain crowds, but I still just until the movie comes out, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Because there's so many Mortal Kombat characters to choose from, no matter what iteration, from what era in the games. Excuse me. There's so many Mortal Kombat characters to choose from. I just currently don't quite understand why create one specifically for the film.
Yeah, and then especially because this is definitely going to be, and I would hope it's going to be, depending on the success, going to be like a part 1 to a part 2, 3, etc. However long it goes on.
Which we'll get to that as well. There's some things rumblings here that they are going to create like a universe
12 or something.
Yeah, let's not go. But I mean, there are so many Mortal Kombat games, so you got like a lot that you can.
There's so much you could go
cover through. Yeah, but the cast has been announced, which it's been announced for quite a while now. But like I said, we're just now getting to it. So for those that may not know, it's going to be Sonya, Scorpion, Kano.
I don't know why I say Kano.
Kano. Sub-Zero,
but it's Spanish in me, but forgive me.
It's the Bihan Sub-Zero. It's the original, the first Sub-Zero, who eventually turns into Noob. And then you see Sub-Zero's brother come back for revenge after Scorpion kills him. There's no spoilers here. The games have been out for like 25 years, so if you don't know the storyline, that's on you.
If you weren't putting quarters into arcade machines, exactly. Before.
Raiden, Liu Kang, Jax, Shang Tsung, Melina, Kung Lao, Cabal, which I'm excited about. That's really cool. I'm really stoked to see how they portray Cabal on screen, because he's like vroom, vroom, and he does all the things, and he's got the what are they called?
Be a lot of CGI stuff.
They're kind of like crowbar-ish type things, and he like
the hooks.
The hooks, yeah. And he's like fra fra fra. Then you know what I mean? I'm really excited to see that. Natara, which is like a vampire, which is crazy because we've never seen anything like that
portrayed on film.
Yeah,
right?
on film with. Oh, wait a minute. Was Natara in Annihilation, which flopped beyond all recognition? I don't remember. She might have been in one, or maybe one of the fan films. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. And then, of course, the newcomer made for the movie, like we said, Cole Young.
I was trying to look something up, but for whatever reason, my internet just went completely out.
All right. And the runtime's going to be 1 hour and 35 minutes, so it's not too long, but it's not too short. Depends on how you feel about runtimes of lengths of movies, but I mean, it's a decent little.
I'll give them the fact that if they plan to make this into a series, which which is like I said, I'm such a huge Mortal Kombat fan and fan
I hope that
of all
they
the characters.
do, given that this film does good.
Yeah. Given that this does good, I hope there's enough space for character development because that's always something that's real big for me.
Yes.
Especially because I grew up playing with some of these fighters. I grew up watching some of these movies.
And a Mortal Kombat.
And I want to see them do justice to it.
And a Mortal Kombat movie has a lot of characters. Regardless of how many you choose, you do have to cycle through a lot to make it a good Mortal Kombat film.
Especially
and you gotta
with the battle scenes.
Yes,
when they come in.
And you got to juggle, how many, you got to juggle them. You got to juggle them. You got to juggle how many people get screen time. You know what I mean? So that factors into your character development. Are you going to get enough? Because aside from it being like a game and very well known, there are going to be people that don't know the games. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you
are just watching this for the first time.
Yeah, and you do got to cater to them too. It's not just for the people that are aware of the content and the source material and the storyline from the games.
100%.
You do have to cater to people who aren't fans of the games.
They're just casual moviegoers, you could say.
That want to see a good fight movie or action film or whatever you want to label this film as. And it is said that Sub-Zero is going to be the main villain. So I think that's pretty cool. And if they're going like kind of like on the storyline of Mortal Kombat, then I'm assuming Scorpion's going to probably kill Sub-Zero, which is going to turn him into Noob. And then his brother, what's his brother's name? Is it Kuai Liang, maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. Turns into the new Sub-Zero and seeks revenge on Scorpion. And I'm assuming that will probably play out in another movie. Yeah. That's my guess. So the trailer has been released, the Redband trailer, and it goes a little bit more in depth, showing some more like juicy details about the film. Bite into it like a peach. As well as some insider information we have via tweets from one of the film's producers, Todd Garner, and we're going to be going through the trailer here today, and we're going to be going through some of these tweets here today. So let's jump right into it, man. First things first, why don't we go ahead and take a look at the trailer? We're going to be kind of stopping and starting. We're going to be pausing. We're going to be looking at it. We're going to be going back and forth. So if you haven't seen the trailer and you want to see the trailer in full without any pauses or anything, that's not what we're doing here today. We're going to be going through it. We're going to be dissecting it the best that we can. Yeah. So let's plug this in and let's...
you want to do it a couple times.
Yeah. Let me just... People can't see what I'm doing, but just know that I'm... Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Instantly breaks.
There we go. So let's see. Let's check this out, man.
First learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil, capture a wanted fugitive.
There we go.
Ooh. When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds.
Oh, wait, okay. Told you we're gonna be stopping and starting here today. Doing something a little different. Let's check this out. You guys see that? Let's throw it back up on the screen real quick, no sound. So we've got what it looks like is Jax and all them. Sonya is doing the voiceovers here, and it seems like this is they're going through some warehouse, some sort of thing, and they're looking for what it seems to be Sub-Zero, obviously, and then Sub-Zero comes on the screen, and you've got Jax standing there with a gun, classic, and his arms are normal. His arms are normal.
This is pre-Jax.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. This is Jackson Briggs, is how I like to say it.
Yeah.
And then later he becomes Jax. That's how I always
Not because, even though later on, as you're going to see, he looks a hell of a lot more small.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He looks
kinda
smaller
like me.
here.
Kind of like me, but
kind of. You know what I mean? You never know.
Maybe I need some metal arms.
But I dig this, and you see Scorpion. You see Sub-Zero looking beastly as hell. I love what the suit looks like, dude. It's looking great from what I see so far. And Jax looks like he's about to shoot Sub-Zero, and of course he goes up and he freezes the gun. And he freezes it, and it's menacing, bro. How he does it? Yeah. He like grabs the gun and he kind of he does that little like Michael Myers inspired thing where he kind of turns his head, and it's almost like what I'm wondering what he's thinking. Like, what are you doing? Like, or is that? Are you kidding me? You know what I mean? Like,
gun,
you know what I can do? Let me show you what I can do. You know what I mean? And he freezes the gun, and I think that's really awesome. Let's continue here. Let's continue looking.
It tore through our unit in seconds.
Tore through the unit in seconds, she says. Ooh. Okay, we're stopping again. So you see that obviously he probably, my guess is in the film what happens is he probably freezes the gun, right? And breaks the gun or something, throws the gun or whatever, and then it goes into a fist battle, a physical battle is what I'm guessing. And clearly, when you're a regular human being going up against Sub-Zero. Come on, you know what I mean?
You might lose a limb or two.
Yeah, exactly. And he does awesome stuff, which that's something that's going to be in this film and that I'm really stoked for, is they're not cutting corners with like the fatalities and like the brutalities and everything. Like they said that this is going to be a brutal film, dude.
Yeah.
That it's going to be brutal. They're not holding back on these fatalities and x-rays and things like that.
It has to be like a
I believe it's an R. I believe it's an R rated. Yeah. And so you see him, he grabs, the reason I'm like, we're really describing this is for the people that may just be listening. You know, this is definitely an episode you're probably going to want to go watch. But if you're not, that's fine. People listen in their car. People listen while they're working. People do all kinds of things. So we kind of running through things here and there. He freezes Jax's arms, and I'm assuming which we'll see right now because I've seen the trailer. Spoiler alert. Obviously Jax loses his fucking arms. You know what I mean? Which is like also not a spoiler alert because it happens in the games, which some people were upset about, by the way. They were like, that's not how he loses his arms. Like there's different iterations throughout the games and the comics where Jax loses his arms. It's Sub-Zero in this iteration. It's such and such in that iteration. I can't remember exactly every time how he loses his arms, but the backstory changes depending on what game or comic.
Point is, he loses his arms
to Sub-Zero in the film. Ooh, God, brutal. Hold on, let's see if we can get a screenshot of that, yeah?
When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds.
Let's see if we can get a screen.
Right there.
Jeez, dude. Brutal. Look at that, dude. Let me see, make sure this is...
And it doesn't appear that he has this traditional blue armor or like blue coloring.
Who, Sub-Zero?
Yeah.
No, it's blue. I think it's just more of a subtle blue. It's not like exactly like the game. It's more like
blue,
a real life type thing, you know? Brutal.
Target had superhuman abilities.
Target had superhuman abilities. She's talking about Sub-Zero, obviously.
It had the same marking you do, Cole.
See, and then
if you're familiar with that, that's because of the clan and stuff like that they're from.
Yeah, exactly. And so you see, Sonya's talking to Cole, said probably looking like they're. Well, let's just watch it. Yeah. Let's not talk. We won't talk through every little thing.
Target has superhuman abilities.
Cole walks into a gym.
Great music choice too, though.
Yeah, I dig the music.
Mark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's a birthmark.
Not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
See,
Pause that.
See, and that's the thing.
It's not so much an issue, but that's maybe again we'll get more of an understanding as we watch the film, as it progresses, as more trailers drop. Which I don't know if they're gonna drop another one being so close to the release date or whatever. But Cole Young is clearly going to be the chosen protagonist, the main leader that's going to lead the group.
Yeah.
And as you guys are going to see, Liu Kang is still involved.
Yeah. I want to
see how that
isn't
plays
Liu
out.
Kang the one?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's the one that's going to save everybody in a sense.
I want to give it a fair chance. I want to see more develop. I don't want to speak out of turn for sure.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Somebody fucking tell me.
Are we fucking boomers now, dude?
Oh, God. I think we are, dude.
I think we're the boomers now, right?
Hurt my throat a little bit. Hold on.
Oh no, I shotgun bull semen before I started this, so I'm good. Pretty.
To the people that have no clue what you're talking about and didn't see your story today, by the time by the time this airs, they're gonna be like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Someone's gonna turn to their friend or significant other. Hey, did he just?
Should I lubricate my throat with bull semen?
Should we be taking bull semen? She's like, I don't.
It was those Rocky Mountain oysters that Rebirth said he was going to send us. I guess there was a little juice in there.
Yeah,
still,
you never know, man. Let's see.
Different cultures all over the world.
Look at that. I want to go back to that. Sorry, guys. Told you we're gonna be starting and stopping a lot here today. So as they're talking, it looks like that might be Outworld, or if it's not Outworld, it's definitely not Earth, in my opinion. Because if you look over to the left top corner ish, that's not an Earth sky. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely not.
And it just doesn't look, it doesn't look, it looks like somewhere else in one. It's a different realm. It's definitely not Earth realm.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's definitely not Earth realm.
Because as you could tell, it's going to be like a modern time. Look at Jax is still there.
Yeah.
Sonya's still there.
Yeah.
They were in an MMA gym. That's clearly not this setting.
That's not where the MMA gym is. The MMA gym's not like somewhere in the distance, just like out of nowhere. You know what I mean? That's definitely one of the other realms. But anyway, let's continue.
Reference a great tournament.
Mortal Kombat, of course.
Mortal Kombat.
Champions.
Ooh.
A dragon marking.
Love that scorpion.
Wait a
feel.
minute. Let's talk about that real quick. Do you see that? Cole Young looks in the mirror, right?
And
Cole Young looks in the mirror and gets an image
of Scorpion.
Hanzo Hasashi.
Yeah.
So Cole Young, created for the movie specifically. So they're changing the story, obviously. He marks the Mortal Kombat symbol.
So he's part of the
labeled as
clan.
like the chosen one, right? He's looking in the mirror and he sees a flash of...
Him. It looks like him being Scorpion, though,
Is
right?
it, or is it just Hanzo in general before he
Yeah.
truly becomes Scorpion in a sense? Actually, I don't know, because you look at the eyes, he already looks
Yeah.
like he's, big, you know what I mean? He's not just regular human Hanzo anymore.
Yeah.
But is this like trickery for the teaser? Or is this him truly looking in the mirror and seeing some sort of
himself.
scene of Scorpion or something? What is the connection with Cole Young and Scorpion? They're obviously showing us this for a reason.
Maybe, I'm assuming maybe he's part of the same clan or whatever. Or
Maybe
the
he
same
is,
family.
or maybe a descendant of some sort, and that's
Yeah.
what we don't know here yet. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Let's continue.
That dragon marking?
It's a very
So we see
professional, Let's
Hanzo.
continue.
Invitation.
Hanzo is Scorpion. Ooh,
Yeah, this is definitely R-rated
oh,
film.
love it.
Combat.
Mortal
Did you
Kombat.
see that little blood splash, dude?
Oh yeah, dude, love it. On April 16th,
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
Kano's eye. There's Liu Kang.
Name's Jax.
Oh, okay. That's
Okay.
where we're stopping again. Let's go back for the Jacks.
What's that called? Animatronics or the
Oh,
robotic
what is
shit?
it? Yeah,
You
I
know
can't remember
I'm
what it's
saying?
called. There's a name for it in the Mortal Kombat universe. So we
I
see
think it's the
Sonya.
animatronics or some shit like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
We
I'm
see
sorry.
Sonya take down Kano, and then we see Liu Kang doing the fireball thing. Classic Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat fireball. Love it. But look at that, dude. And who's he fighting there? Let's see if we can. Let's see.
It's not Sub-Zero. It's not like where he's meeting back
No,
with him
is
again.
it? And then we see Kung
Raiden.
Lao.
Oh, yeah.
Kung
Oh,
Lao
no, I
right
said
there.
Raiden.
And, no, but Raiden's right there.
now he comes
Raiden
in,
is
yeah.
right there. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Jesus.
Dude is fucking jacked,
Yeah.
dude. No pun intended.
Yeah. Well, pun intended, actually.
Is it? He's fucking jacked, bro. And I dig, at least from what we see right here in this little teaser, I dig the CGI from everything so far. And
Yeah, this looks fucking- this
and
looks
his
great,
arms look
dude.
great. The CGI
Yeah.
for his arms look phenomenal. They don't look fake.
Yeah.
I like how it's not just like the arms. You kind of see
Yeah,
it
you
going
can
on the
see it-
chest a little
you can see-
bit.
yeah.
Maybe to kind of like hold on to get some leverage, you know, for when he's moving and doing things. I dig it, dude. And you go down, you see like the forearm area. You can kind of see what would be like tendons and joints and whatnot, but robotic. I dig it. It's looking good.
I'm curious to see what cosplayers are going to come up with.
Oh yeah, dude.
If they obviously
yeah.
model after this rendition, because there's going to be some
Yeah,
form of it coming
yeah,
out.
definitely,
later.
dude. Oh, and then you got him looking at his hand.
That's
that looks
real,
great,
like,
dude. Real
that-
Terminator like,
yeah,
man.
that's exactly what I was going to say.
T2. Is it a T2? Would it be a T2? Really good, dude.
Yeah, see?
There we go.
There's Scorpion.
Scorpion. Is that Sub-Zero he's fighting? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like someone else.
No, we'll see right now.
We'll see. But I like that teleport. If you play the games, you know how Scorpion can teleport. Boom, boom, boom. But he teleports with the fire. Loving that, dude. Digging that. And then I do want to see something here. Boom. There we go. Look closely. When he first teleports in, he's normal, right?
No,
When he's teleporting,
mask.
it's the skull, bro.
The skull mask, yeah.
Is it? That's what I'm curious though. Is it just the mask, or is it actually him with just the skull? Because you know how he takes his mask off and he
Yeah,
breathes
it
the
becomes
fire,
skull, yeah.
and he's just the skull. Are they doing that? Is it officially Scorpion as the skull, or is it just the mask with like a skull painting on it?
I think it's just a mask
curious,
because if
man.
you saw later on in the trailer, there's
curious,
parts of
bro.
it where it's just his eyes and you can see
I
the
don't know,
mask.
bro.
comes up.
Look closely, and
I know,
maybe we'll
watch,
try to
you'll see.
zoom for. But look, the eyes. They're black and they're holes.
Yeah,
I think it's an actual skull.
we'll see.
I think it's an actual skull. I don't think it's just the mask.
How many of my people you put in the ground?
Well, we'll go back to
Yeah.
that. We'll go back. Oh, okay. That's what I want to see too. Shao Kahn is not listed as in the cast or anything.
You know why I think that is,
But-
though? That's also going to show. See, I told you it was
It's
a
not
mask.
Sub-Zero that he's fighting. Shao Kahn's not listed in the cast or the characters whatsoever. But we do know that he definitely exists because
In
we
the
get
realm.
this shot of him right here.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is
And is it him or is it a statue?
That's a statue, dude.
It's a statue, right?
Yeah.
It's a pretty
That has to,
realistic
that-
statue,
yeah,
bro.
that has to be a statue leading to like the temple where they're gonna have the tournament or something. Which clearly, if you know anything about the games and stuff like that, then at some point he is gonna come out. He is gonna have
Yes,
to fight.
of course. Like right now,
So I don't
probably
think that-
Shang
I don't
Tsung.
think- I don't-
If they're going kind of like how the games go a little
Yeah.
bit, Shang Tsung is probably like obviously a villain,
Yeah.
but Shang Tsung's probably controlling the tournaments and everything. And then later we'll probably see
Yeah.
Shao Kahn, if not in this movie as a teaser, in another movie
Yeah,
later,
like a second movie, third
But is that a
movie.
statue? That's a statue, right?
Yeah.
That's not him.
Yeah, but let's go
Either
back
way,
to let's
beastly Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
I love it. They didn't hold back. He doesn't look quite human. He looks, you know what I mean? He looks
Yeah.
beastly. I dig that.
Do you want to go back to the Melina footage?
I think I have a screenshot of it. I think I have a screenshot of it.
Let's talk about how she doesn't have regular teeth.
Yeah, either way, I'll throw it up in post. Either way, yeah. She doesn't have her Tarkatan, you know, like Baraka.
Yeah,
who I wonder if Baraka's going to be in this. If Melina's in it.
Yeah, that's going to be in the second film. That has
I wonder.
To be.
I love Baraka. Baraka was
Yeah.
always one of my favorites, man. But she doesn't have the Tarkatan, the teeth, and the jaw and everything. And people were getting really upset about that. But we'll get to that after we finish the trailer.
Yeah.
Kill them.
Sub-Zero coming in. Ooh, look at that. Liu Kang doing the fight. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Liu
That's
Kang
his
turns
fa-
into his that's one of his fatalities, right?
Yeah, he turns into the
the dragon and goes down and eats them or whatever, right? Awesome. Love how they're including that. CGI is looking phenomenal in this film, by the way. Ooh, Goro.
Yes.
Goro, buddy.
Yes.
Which is another one who is not listed in
the movie.
in the cast and
Yeah.
IMDb or anything like that, and he very much so clearly is in the film, and he looks absolutely phenomenal, dude.
Who's he fighting?
That's something that I wanted to get to too. Before we get to that though, let's take a look at Goro, dude. He looks beastly, dude. They didn't hold back. Looks way better than the
Actually,
one
this
in
one
the
looks
original
better.
film, though. They did a great job for what they were given back then. Dude, I love Goro, one of my all-time favorites as well. I always loved playing as him when you finally could later in the games. He looks amazing, dude. But yeah, let's bring this up.
Real Ninja Turtle style knuckles and stuff like
Oh,
that.
I love it, dude. I'm gonna guess that this is Cole Young. And
But how, though?
Look at the back. Is that
Yeah.
armor? Is that his skin that's changed? My guess is that this is later in the movie. Maybe mid to end, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere mid
Yeah.
to end,
Definitely
where
has a
he's
more
a little bit
developed-
more developed. Yes,
Yeah.
and you see like the
he
pants.
He probably discovered his power or,
Yes,
or
exactly.
ran into his powers
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Because you also got to think, if he's going to be the main focus, he has to have a power. I don't think he's going to be
No,
like a regular.
he's not just going to be MMA,
Yeah,
right? He's got to
yeah.
have, because even Johnny Cage, who we'll talk about as well, he is, martial arts and this and that, but he does have some stuff,
Powers,
you know,
yeah.
he's got some stuff going on. So anyway, let's keep going. And then we see Sub-Zero just,
And this
God,
is
look at that,
and
dude.
this is where I'm thinking.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion fight here.
Yeah.
Dig the voice. Some X-ray
pause
type
that.
action here. We got some like X-ray. What's it called? In MK9 and 10, I believe it was called X-ray. And then in MK11, it's not X-ray anymore. It's called something else. You remember what I'm talking about? When they do the specials and like you grab the heads and it's and it cracks.
Nah, I forget.
I can't remember what it's called. Somebody correct me. That's clearly happening
But
here.
what I wanted to see though is like, and you can see it now. I could see the blues a lot more.
Yeah,
I could see
exactly.
the subtle yellows, kind
Yes.
of goldish look on Scorpion as well. I love that they didn't
Look at that, dude.
Yeah,
Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. I love that.
their fucking
Turns
CGI
it-
for this is
look
amazing.
At that. I
dude.
know, dude. It's looking good. Takes the blood from Scorpion that he cut up,
Yeah,
upwards,
clearly freezes it,
and
then
grabs
comes
it and
down.
uses it as a dagger, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Amazing to finally see that. Freezes the ground,
He
creates
does a
that little
wall.
wall, throws him through the wall. Oh, dude. Let's continue. Okay. Hold on, though. Such an amazing fight scene. Catering to the game like crazy. But Scorpions get over here.
Get over here. It needs to be more.
It
like
needs to be
that.
more like that. Elongate the here and give it more of a. It just didn't hit the mark for me.
And clearly he's helping somebody out here though, because you see
Yes.
a background
Yeah.
character. That looks
Is that
like
Liu
that's gonna.
Kang?
No, that looks like
No.
that's Cole Young.
Is it Cole? You think?
Yeah, that's Cole.
That,
that's Cole for
kind
sure.
of does look like Cole Young. And who's he fighting though? Or is that
That's Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero?
That's
Is that
Sub-Zero,
Scorpion throwing
yeah.
Sub-Zero?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was wondering if there's another fighter, or is another ninja. Are we getting some other ninjas that aren't?
No,
You know,
I don't think so.
That get over here didn't hit the mark for me, dude. It didn't hit the mark for me. Let's run it back here one more time. Didn't.
Nah, and it should be like a get over here.
He kind
And then
of
do
he says it
longer.
weird. Get over here. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It should, I don't know. It should just be more classic Mortal Kombat
Yeah,
style.
watch.
It just that's so. I mean, there's a lot of things here that it are hitting the mark for me. I'm digging it, but then that get over here just doesn't. It doesn't resonate enough with me, man.
Yeah, I know a good voice actor though.
Get over here.
See, look at that
Mortal. Ooh.
Hey, go back. Go back.
Yeah.
Watch right here.
Finish up.
Pause right there. That's a lizard. That's reptile. So we're fucking getting
Reptile confirmed, bro.
Okay. So clearly from this, that has to be reptile.
It's gotta be. It's
gotta
be, dude.
Which again,
What
a
an
lot
amazing shot.
a lot of these characters weren't listed
Exactly.
at all.
Which I like.
Yes.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because they're not telling us everything ahead of time.
Yeah.
So when we finally watch it, we can be surprised.
Let's remember that these trailers are just that, trailers, not the whole movie.
For
in
other
that
production companies and whatnot, stop putting everything in the trailers. You know how a lot of
such
movies do that?
important scenes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop putting everything
Marvel
in it.
had a bad habit of doing that.
When I watch the movie, I want to be surprised.
Not like, hey, I saw that a couple months
Yes.
back.
Yeah. I saw. You know how sometimes you watch a trailer and you're like, okay, well, I pretty much just watched the whole movie. You know when you get those feelings?
Yeah.
It's like a 3-4 minute trailer and it shows you everything, and you're kind of like,
happen already.
I feel like I watched the movie right now.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Mortal Kombat is taking this route where they're giving us little hints, but it's like super glimpses, super quick glimpses where you got to pause it to look at it, and then you can do exactly what we're doing right now. Like, you know what I mean? What's gonna happen? It's got to be Reptile, right?
Well,
like, you know what I mean?
He looks fucking beastly.
Yes,
dude.
he does, dude. I'm digging it. And that's exactly what I want when I watch the movie. When I watch the movie, I want to be watching it. I'm not going to go to the theater. I'm just not going to. I'm just going to.
We'll do a movie
I already
night,
have HBO Max. I'll just stream it.
We'll do a movie night or something.
Yeah, we should do something like that. And like get everybody together and like watch it. Because Mortal Kombat, man, it's dear to our hearts, dude. 90s, bro.
Yeah.
It's the 90s, dude.
We're fucking
and
boomers
it
now.
just
I'm realizing that as these episodes go on, dude.
And
I
want to be able to watch it, and I want those moments where I'm like, oh, you know what I mean?
What
Like,
we need to get? You know what we need to get is
know?
a crazy sound bar or something in there.
Yeah, dude, we need something like really good, dude. The one thing that I ask from this, that's pretty much the end right there. We'll run it back one more time just to get the full end.
Kano wins.
I love that. I like how he actually says Kano wins. You know what I mean? Taking it from the game like crazy, dude. I'm really digging this, man. And originally somebody had asked us when we did a Q&A on our Instagram, and I was the one that answered it. When they asked, what do you guys think about Mortal Kombat? And I already knew that we were going to be doing this episode. I just didn't know when, you know, because we had other priorities and responsibilities. But I answered that I thought the CGI looked great, but that some of the acting seemed cheesy. I'm going to kind of retract that statement a little bit, because after watching the trailer a few times on my own and then watching it again here right now
and dissecting it
a little bit more, I don't feel as much cheesiness as I thought I did when I watched it the first time.
Okay.
I'm still worried, though. Don't get me wrong. I still have my worries, but I feel a little bit better.
Yeah, and like again, I think this is one of those situations where I definitely want to not so much bite my tongue, but I do want to give it a fair chance and not go into it negatively. So I want to see how everything plays out. I want to see why Cole is such an important person, the main person.
Yeah.
And I also want to see how, if that was him fighting Goro, how he develops.
Yeah,
or what he
that?
got. Because
what is that? Because it's striking my interest.
It looks like it was just a torso.
Yeah,
right?
is it a piece?
And
Is it armor? Because it kind of looked like it was skin.
Yeah,
it kind of looked like it
had hardened.
It almost kind of looked like Goro's skin, or like a Tarkatan, like Baraka's skin or something, dude. You know what I mean?
100%.
Is he a Tarkatan or something that's linked to Scorpion in some weird way? Are they mixing it up? The only thing that I ask 100% right now is I don't dig the get over here from Scorpion. Please dub it over. It's a very simple dub. Very simple dub. You know what I mean? Because his mouth isn't shown.
Yeah,
he's got the mask on. So it's just a simple dub over.
Yeah.
I just think it could be so much more powerful and impactful. It's such a staple in the series that when he finally does it on camera, I want it to go, oh.
You want that? You want
know what I mean? Like, wow,
you want to have
dude,
those chills.
One of the biggest things you'll notice in this trailer right away is that there's no Johnny Cage. There's no Johnny Cage, and Johnny Cage is a staple.
We didn't even get it. We didn't even get a snippet of it, like how we did with Reptile or nothing.
And people are going crazy about that. We got a tweet here from Joshua Chenault on, if I'm pronouncing that right, on Twitter. He says Johnny Cage is an essential Mortal Kombat character. So where the fuck is he in this movie?
And it's Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep thing. I'll throw it up on screen. Yeah. And Todd Garner, who is one of the producers of the film, he says, let me know after you see it.
So clearly somewhere. Clearly somewhere at the end,
like anime,
or towards
the anime does that, like super exaggerated.
I don't know, that's
my bad. Keep going.
clearly that's him hinting at he is going to be
Something,
in it.
yes.
Or there's going to be a hint
A
of him.
teaser. Maybe it's
maybe that's how
mid-credit
they,
scene, end-credit scene.
Maybe that's how they lead into the next
exactly.
film.
Because you got to think Johnny Cage is also an actor in Mortal Kombat. So maybe right now he's in Hollywood. He's acting.
Yeah.
His time hasn't been called upon yet. You got to think, since they're adding a Cole Young, they're clearly changing the storyline a little bit.
Yeah.
So they're doing certain things.
Not everything's going to be 100% how we're used to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then someone else says R.I.P. Johnny Cage, and Todd Garner says not a chance.
So clearly he's still involved. And
He's
if
involved.
you saw some of those fight scenes towards the end, where Sub-Zero was fighting, it looked like a Cole Young, I think. There's a part in there where you could clearly see that their worlds are crossing. They're
Exactly. They're going through the realms. Yeah. It seems
so it's
like,
not just focused around one side.
My guess is that Shang Tsung is probably the one who opens a portal or some sort and sends Sub-Zero through, and that's
go
how
start
it all,
killing people or
because it looks
whatever.
like Sub-Zero was in some sort of factory warehouse type situation, which would it's got to be Earth realm. So I mean, Sub-Zero comes into Earth realm, and that's why Sonya and Jax and all of them are going to figure out find him, try to capture him or kill him. I guess we'll find out. And it's their first interaction with him, so they don't know that these other beings, and maybe they don't know these other realms exist. We're getting a full-on origin story here, it seems. We got some more tweets here. Another tweet says,
Don't get why filmmakers my bad. Don't get.
You want me to read it? Or you reading it? Who's reading it?
I got it.
Who's reading it?
You made me a
Mila.
little nervous, man.
Mila, are you reading it? That's my
Don't
dog.
get why God damn it. Don't get why filmmakers always need to change stuff when all fans want is the adaptation as close as possible to the SM.
To the source material.
To the source material. The Johnny replacement, although a great martial artist actor, for sure has a rather generic look
and
a
the
name like
Cole Young, and he says laugh out
Yeah.
loud. And Todd Gardner says Johnny Cage was not replaced. He is a beloved character that deserves a huge place. And get this is crucial to understand, in the MKU.
And that
Mortal Kombat universe.
That clearly shows you
They got plans.
They got plans to develop this further. And again, it all goes based on how this runs, how well people respond to it.
Exactly.
Via HBO Max.
Yes.
They need to see that response.
Yes,
they need
exactly.
to see like this is
And
a
this
worthwhile
has a lot of
investment.
hype around it. Yeah.
More people want to see this. We need to get this out to a bigger audience. We need to develop the characters more. So this is all. It's all going to depend on our response. That's how we gotta.
But it also all depends on how good the movie actually truly is.
Yeah, but
you know?
from what we're getting right now, like I could tell you right now,
It's definitely hyped up. I'll tell you that.
It's hyped up. There's some things.
It looks
that
better than any Mortal Kombat movie we've gotten.
I would like to see certain changes, but I'm not.
Yes.
It's like a beggars can't be choosers situation.
Yeah. Let's see the
I'm
whole
90%
product.
for the movie. There's just 10% of me holding back.
Yes,
I guess
exactly.
That's the best
Like,
way for
I'm
me to
really
say it.
bothered by the Scorpion voice, dude. Like, I really am bothered by it, man.
Yeah.
That's the
But
one
see,
thing
even-
that I
even
really,
then-
I just
even
did.
then, that's
it's not
something-
powerful enough.
Even then, that's something simple that could be dubbed
be
over,
fixed,
like you
yeah.
said. But like this,
And I'm
Melina
not the only
situation.
one that feels like that about the Scorpion voice, by the way.
Yeah.
I saw tons of tweets and people and Instagram comments saying, wow, that just did not hit it for me. But yeah, the Melina thing, even Screen Rant tweeted, Mortal Kombat producer Todd Gardner responds to concerns about Melina's design, not including her iconic jaw. And he said,
That's not
all of her.
That's not all of her.
So
again, maybe this is a thing where we need to see as it develops,
As it goes on,
Hey, but
exactly.
you know what though? Shout out to Todd Garner for actually
responding to people and responding to people and
in
not
class.
and exactly
With class.
not getting upset, not shitting on anyone, and also not revealing too many
much,
secrets.
yeah.
Why
Yeah,
are we doing the
because
political thing when we talk? Have you noticed that?
but
We're like,
you also-
today we're gonna be okay. You know what I'm talking about? Why are you doing that? Listeners have no idea what we're doing. We're doing the political thumb thing. You know that all the politicians do.
Finger thumbs. Finger guns.
But yeah, you're right. I think we have to see more. You know,
Yeah,
and then someone,
I definitely want to see more. But yeah, shout out to him for responding.
Oh
with
yeah,
class,
the way he's
dude.
responding is great. And then of course another person said, has he responded to replacing Johnny Cage with some no-name bum yet? And he said, replaced? ?
Clearly,
Again,
responding
hinting
with
that
class
Johnny
without
Cage
giving out
is-
too much, without you know spoiling it for
There is
everybody.
no replacement for Johnny
Yeah.
Cage. He does exist. He may just not be in this movie yet.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to Johnny Cage, there's also mumbles and rumbles of production hoping to get Ryan Reynolds on board to play Johnny Cage.
Let me tell you why this would be so amazing. Besides the fact that I'm a huge Ryan Reynolds fan
Huge.
and have so much
Huge.
potential, but we also need to see. I think in order to grab the attention of more people, I think certain people are going to want to see bigger named.
Yes, because there's
Actors.
not too many quote unquote, and it's not to shit on anybody,
Yeah.
but it's
No,
just
no,
how it is.
not-
There's not
not-
too
yeah.
many big name actors attached to this film. And actually, I think that's a good thing though, because if this film is successful and it doesn't have the push of too many quote unquote big name
people,
actors and whatnot, and it does good, that says a lot.
Yeah, that says a lot. That says a lot about your director, about your writers, about your actors who are in there as well. Because again, we might not recognize everybody that's in here, but clearly they've been doing it for a while. It's not just like, hey, you want to go do that movie today? Yeah. So clearly they've been there. It's just, I obviously Ryan Reynolds, I think, has the perfect personality. I know
to be a Johnny Cage.
Yeah, I know he wouldn't be. Yeah.
Is he taller than Johnny Cage? I wonder. I don't know Johnny Cage's height, but Ryan Reynolds is tall as fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, that's. I mean,
it don't matter. That don't matter.
They could change
Hugh
that,
Jackman played Wolverine, and in the comics, Wolverine's like 5'3", 5'4", and Hugh Jackman's like fucking 7'40". You know what I mean? Like,
7'40". This fucking guy.
There's also no Kitana in this film, but there is an actress by the name of Mel Jarnson who has an unnamed role in the film. She's in the IMDb credits, and she's been teasing
many are speculating that could be her.
That could be her. And then we also get a tease of Kitana's fan, her weapon, which I'll throw it up on screen, showcased
on a
very
statue,
briefly in the trailer.
Statue.
Exactly.
On a statue.
But wouldn't it be great if she comes through and randomly grabs it and it's a fight scene?
Yeah.
And it's all like, oh shit, Kitana. You know what I mean?
So that, what I love? This trailer didn't give away so much that we were all like, oh, okay, fuck, whatever. It's going to come out when it comes out. This honestly is one of those that, again, even without the big name people pushing it, and this is no disrespect to the actors that are in it now. I mean, they're going to watch the Side Project podcast.
Oh, they better.
Hey. But, please don't get over here.
Get over here. Come watch it.
To me. But it did enough to grab your interest.
Yes,
to want to see, like, okay,
did.
I could question this. I could question the Cole Young situation. But then again, we get a lot of, like, Easter eggs, a lot of little things that if you're not paying attention to the actual trailer, you wouldn't have caught.
You got to dissect it. Yeah.
But, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let's get...
Oh, God, man. Dude,
I'm done, dude.
I'm out of here, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this week's Cosplay of the Week.
And this week's Cosplay of the Week is sticking with theme, and it is of Scorpion. Oh, and it's on the screen right now if you're looking at it. And it's
trying to do the little nods.
And it's from Revenge.cosplay. And like I said, it's of Scorpion Hanzo Hasashi. And it is phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
It is great. I really, really dig it. I mean, holy shit. And before we even go any further, let's give credit to the photographer at YAMC_PH.COS on Instagram.
Yeah,
and it's looking great. Great shot, dude. If you did any Photoshop editing, which I'm guessing that you did, you did a great job at that as well. So awesome photography work. Let's talk about this Scorpion,
Let's
dude.
get into his outfit, dude. Look at the hood. It's not...
Yes.
And again, so it's not like the trailers, the movies, etc. Because obviously it's
a little bit different.
Iteration or adaptation.
This is a little bit closer to the games.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. This is great, dude. And I like how he went with the chain.
Oh,
God, what's this? It's the spear, but it also has an actual name. But the spear, he went with the chain iteration, which is also in the movie. It's not coming out of his hand like it was in the one film back in the 90s. It's actually an actual weapon, and you see him using it in the film, by the way.
It looked like a rope.
It looked like more of a rope, which had there was several iterations in the game too. Chains, ropes. It's been alive. It's not. It's a weapon. All kinds of things. But I like the cosplay here. Great. He did the chain thing. You got the stance down perfectly. I wonder, is that something across your hand right there, or is it like a cut to show like bruising or like fighting? I wonder. I don't know what that is. I can't tell.
It looks like that's going to be part of the, maybe even part of the bracer. I know.
Yeah, it could be, right?
But,
but I like, you got the stance down, dude, and you've got the spear hanging down. God, dude, this is phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
This is great, dude. And he's got all kinds of different Scorpion angles and photos on his Instagram. Contacts. That's what I was getting to. He's got all kinds of ones where you can see a close up. He's got a headshot, and the eyes are so white. It's so amazing, dude.
That mask.
God, dude, the mask is great with the little mesh with the breathability a little bit going on there.
I like the
rings.
Is
awesome, bro.
I like the rings that leads into the chest piece.
Yes, the chest piece. Yeah. Oh, God, the attention to detail, bro.
If you look at it going down, it has a bunch of little rings coming up.
Even the pants, the pants are it's just perfect, dude. You see, like it's not. You see little the slits, lighting going on there and the slitting going on in the pants. Just great job, dude. Like this is awesome, bro. This is awesome, bro. The boots, everything.
Goofing.
Yeah, dude. This is great. You look like Scorpion, bro. You really look like Scorpion. You pulled this off flawlessly. And he's also a part of, on Instagram, at Nether Cosplay. So I want to shout out Nether Cosplays as well. So you guys go give the photographer a follow, give Revenge a follow, and give Nether Cosplays a follow on Instagram, because Revenge, your cosplay of the week for us is amazing.
And real quick, because we always do it, the caption reads, "He had no honor. You will die as he did."
Yes. Great job, dude. Yeah. Really great job, man. So yeah, man, I'm stoked for the Mortal Kombat movie. I'm actually stoked for it, dude, and I really hope that they do it justice, man.
I think they are. Like I said, I'm waiting. I'm waiting a little bit more to see things develop. But by far, this is one of those trailers that captured me and sold me on the movie.
Yeah, they did a great job.
I must say I'm 90-10, and let me explain this: that the 90% is positive, the 10% is just small little changes. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. That's not to do any bad talking about certain people, because again, this looks
we don't know
amazing.
enough yet. We don't know enough.
It definitely got me to be like, I'm watching.
And like I said earlier, I like how they
definitely calling off work for that.
Yeah, I like how they didn't show what day is April 16th. It's got to be a Friday. Movies usually release on Fridays, but I'm
not calling off for work.
I really dig that they didn't show every little thing in the trailer. They left speculation, and I just dig it, man. Good job. Kudos to the CGI, because the CGI is absolutely phenomenal.
Look at Reptile, dude, and we haven't even seen the full fight scene.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was enough to grab me.
Oh yeah, I'm digging it. So anyway, we're gonna get up out of here, you guys. Thank you for watching, for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for subscribing, for doing all of those beautiful things that you do over on youtube.com/.
I think every time from now on, when you're doing that, I'm just gonna go through different like pop locks and like
Side Project Podcast. When you go down, you hit that big red button that says subscribe, and it goes, get over here.
I like that.
Gotta have a little.
Why'd you?
You got because it's like he gets it and it
Never not
pierces
once in any of
pierces
the
my
Mortal
chest.
Kombat games or movies. Have you ever?
No, it's because it's me doing it. Scorpion's like, get over here, and then as it goes, it's going, and I'm like, oh no, and it's slow motion. It's like, and then I come over, and you get 100 sexy Project points. You can put them into the little arcade.
I wonder how many people stay along
arcade.
or fast forward to the endings to see how many times you've changed it from
who
episode
knows,
1 to
man.
like 75 or whatever.
Thank you guys for listening. For the listeners on Apple, Google, and Spotify, and all those things, when you rate and review and you thumbs up and you do all the things that you do, we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts.
Well, shout out to that, dude. We've gotten a tremendous amount of downloads.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember the number right now, but it's great. We thank you guys, and shout out to everybody who keeps buying merch. Holy fucking shit, you guys!
Thank you guys. We appreciate that.
Thank you guys
I know
so
this
much.
is not a side project tank top.
I'm wearing the hoodie today.
But we're going to work on that.
Yeah, but if you dig it, it's going to be in the description down below. It'll be in the descriptions and everything on streaming as well. And it's always in our bio on Instagram. Juice, tell them where they can find you.
Captain_Juicebox, baby.
Hey, and if you're looking for me, you can find me at IG Hates Chazzy. And if you're looking for us, the duo, the magnificent, you can find us at
The Juiciness
Side Project Podcast.
This is a really good angle.
Hit them with some pistols, man.